Jackie Newgent, chef, dietitian, and cookbook author, and today I'm going to share with you my recipe for savory oatmeal. So nothing about sweetness here, and you will be really pleasantly surprised. I'm telling you, I was, and it's become my new favorite over the sweet type of oatmeal. So just think of it kind of like grits. So I call this savory Mediterranean oat grits, and I'm going to top it with an egg. So to start with, I'm going to bring to a boil 1 cup of water. And right here, I'm going to be adding 4 sun-dried tomatoes that I've thinly sliced. And I love sun-dried tomatoes. I think they were kind of popular in the 90s, and I'm trying to bring them back because I love them that much. And we're going to add a couple pinches of salt to this water and 1 pinch of black pepper as well. And once that comes to a boil, I can then stir in the oats. So the oats, just your regular old-fashioned oats, are what we're going to be using. Okay, my water is now boiling, and that sun-dried tomato has actually created tomato flavor. It's kind of like a tomatoey broth now. And at this point, I'm going to add in the ½ cup of oats and give that a good stir. Turn that down to medium heat, and this is going to take about 4.5–5 minutes. At that point, I'm going to stir in the key to this recipe, the key to its creaminess and tanginess and deliciousness, and that's goat cheese. About 1 ounce of soft goat cheese. We're going to stir that in, and we're also going to stir in some fresh basil at the very end. We're going to transfer that to a bowl, and then the other secret part of this recipe, topping that with an egg, drizzling that with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and it's just one of those divine meals that is perfect for breakfast or really any time of the day. So I have maybe about 4 minutes to go left with my oats. All right, and I have about 4 large basil leaves. Just gonna roll them tightly together and gonna give it a nice thin slice. And this is called chiffonade, and it just makes your basil that much prettier than just haphazardly chopping it about. So finishing this up, and you can use some of this to stir into the oats, and some you can use for garnish if you like. So there we have beautiful thin slivers of fresh basil. Now our oats are done. So at this point, you're turning off the heat, and we're adding my favorite part, the goat cheese. I guess maybe there's 2 favorite parts here, the sun-dried tomatoes and the goat cheese. And just give that a wonderful stir until all of that creaminess encompasses all of the oats. We're adding our basil now at this point too. So just kind of think of this as maybe like risotto or rice pilaf. I know some people probably think oats, that sounds very strange, but trust me, it's really, really good. So stirring this until it's extra, extra creamy. Our grits, in parentheses there, and we're ready to now transfer to our bowl. And I'm going to use a big bowl for this because we're going to then top this with an egg. So this looks divine. I cannot wait to dig in. All right, so we have our sun-dried tomato, our basil, our goat cheese, all deliciousness, and this is where the egg comes into play. And I'm going to just slide on this egg on top. It's optional, but I think you'll really appreciate that egg there. And 2 other steps here. I'm going to drizzle with just a little bit of olive oil just to really complete the dish. And a little bit of a garnish. So you can use that sliced basil, or you can make this kind of extra pretty. Just put on a little bit of a basil leaf there. So I am ready to dig in, and I hope you enjoy. And please visit my website at jackienugent.com.